Hello. How we doing? Oh, I'm looking at a very overexposed. Let's fix that. It's a bit better, isn't it? I don't know why that's so bright. It looks weird. I mean, the screen is ludicrously bright as well because it's the Assassin's Creed screen. Everything is bright white for some reason. How we doing? We are, I think, going to do some bits today, just little bits. So, cleaning up some trophies, some little annoying things, because it would be nice to not have to do loads of that stuff once we finish the main game. So, I've not got sound, game sound. Oh, my headphones are just turned all the way down. That's good. So yeah, we're going to jump in, we're going to do some collecting and bits today. So the first thing that we're going to do, we haven't done any of, I don't think, is some of the statues. There's statues around Monteriggioni that we need to collect. And then around the back here of the villa, there are plinths that you can put them on. So we just need to go around collecting them. I think I've got a map in front of me. First one's here. There's 8, I think. So it's not going to take long, but you get a trophy for doing it. We get, I think, 8,000 florins, which is good. So we're just going to grab them there. There you go. That's what they all look like, that. Which one's this? Venus? Do they actually look different? Yeah, that looks like Venus. I see. I didn't know her personally, but largely agree to be what she looked like. Mars looks like it's in a courtyard or something here. Probably going to be up here, isn't it? Oh, I can hear it. There we go. Mars, yeah, look, he's got his helmet and his sword and shield. So, yeah, we'll get a trophy for this, but it's not going to take us long. But there are a lot of annoying little trophies that are going to take a little bit of cleaning up. So, I want to get them done. And today, I kind of feel a bit... I'm tired today, so... I don't want to rush too much through the main story. I am kind of hoping we finish this. Maybe over the next couple of streams. Like to do... There it is. Like to do some longer streams Wednesday, Friday. Who's this then? Let's take a guess. What's he got there? Is that a drink? Dionysus maybe? Oh, it's Apollo. Okay. Oh, he's got a little scroll. Makes sense. Next, we've got Diana. This is one of those things where if I'd never played this game before and I was just doing this in my own time, might be a fun thing to do, but I'm not too bothered about like just using a map to find these. Can't hear it. Ah, there it is.
He'll break something, the idiot. Ride bene chi ride ultimo.
What's she got there? I'm trying to see.
You make it look easy, friend.
I don't know what Diana was goddess of. Oh, well, we've got it now. Let's see what's next. Minerva. I don't know if I've got any of these already. I think I might have one. But I can't remember which one. Can hear it again. There we are. Minerva. Jupiter is around here. Wonder why they're the Roman gods. What? Like, I mean, obviously the Romans, they had all of Italy, but like this included them here rather than, I don't know, some Catholic imagery or something. It was a bit random. Neptune. Ah, I think Neptune is in like a courtyard instead of being up high somewhere. Yeah, on the wall over there.
What strange.
Very sassy pose that he's in there. And then the last one's Pluto. I actually remember where this one is. For some reason.
I see why they fear you.
Some of the other silly bits that we need to do as well is like just throwing florins on the ground and stuff.
Money.
Oh,
Go.
yes!
Blood.
Money! Yes!
Oh,
How much does that do each time? 10.
Money!
money.
I think we need to chuck up like 300 on the ground.
Where'd that come from? Oh,
So we'll just keep doing that as we run around throughout the course of the day. There we go, Pluto. Oh, okay. You just have to collect them for the trophy then. That was easier than I thought. We can put them on the plinths though, because we'll get money for it. Get rid of that, otherwise it'll annoy me. There we go. Does that give us money now? Yes, it does. Cool. I wonder if there's any money in the villa yet. It seems to do nothing, 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 and then all of a sudden there's like 12 grand there. Hooray! Very good. I was going to see if we've got any income to collect, and then we will... Well, maybe see what else we need to purchase. I think we've got weapons still left. Nothing to collect yet. Okay.
Salute, Claudia.
You here to look at the book?
Paintings, portraits of targets. I'm guessing that's just once we've killed everyone that we need to, we'll get that. We're only just halfway over the paintings. We've got 2 codex pages left, but I don't know if we get them from remaining memories. We need more weapons. Oh, we've only got 8 weapons. That's not too bad. I thought there were a lot more than that left.
A presto, Ezio.
Let's go and see what weapons we can get then. Still need to sweep a load of guards with a long weapon. Oh yeah, last time we killed 10 guards in a row without taking a hit as well, so that's perfect. I forgot we did that. We've still got paintings, so what we'll do is we'll go to Florence. I'll check what viewpoints we've got. Let's get the cheap ones. Not sure what small weapons we've got left to get. Oh, owned. No, no small weapons. Perfect. I really hate
Send me your amici.
that it will automatically equip them when we need to go back to the villa to change them again. Okay, so that's like, what, 4 weapons that we've got left to collect now? Not bad. We'll go straight to Florence. We'll see what viewpoints, if any, we've still got left there. And then we will... Hello! We're going to do some collecting today, Ryan. Some bits, little bits. Because I'm tired. Ezio, you don't need to run around with a sword, mate. He really wants to show it off, doesn't he?
A great metal work here.
Healing service. For all the
I think we also need to go back to Forley. I think it's there. Might be San Gimignano, and change the colour of our robes. Let's go to Florence. We'll go bang in the middle. Check what viewpoints we've got. We'll go to an art dealer, see what paintings we've got left, because there's a lot of them that we don't have now. I'm not surprised you're tired, Ryan. You're working too much. Okay, all viewpoints, perfect. Right, where's the nearest art dealer? There. We really don't have much left to do in Florence. We need to win a race against thieves as well. I think we can just enter those in various different places, so we'll have to do one of those. Got anything that we... Oh, wow, loads, okay. 2,900... 3,400, easy stuff. Fancy. Portrait 20? It's got to be worth more than that. Let's get the cheap ones because it's numbers. It's quick numbers when we've got very little money at the minute, and then later on we'll have a bit more we can build up. Okay, can't afford any more treasure maps. I don't think we need all the treasure maps for anything, but
Grazie for your business.
that's weird. So if we go to the mountains, we can find treasures as well. Didn't even know that there were any there. That's a race. There are assassination missions as well. I don't actually remember. We could try one of the assassination contracts as well. We had to do one of them for a trophy, but I can't remember how much money we get for them. So they might be worth doing just to build up some money to buy paintings. Let's go and do a race. We need to find a Borgia courier somewhere as well and tackle him. Because I keep messing that up by pressing the wrong button. But we need to do that at least once. Oh, and I don't think... Let's have a look at the database. Locations in Florence. So we've only got one left, San Lorenzo, that's got a glyph on it. So we'll go and find that.
Notice from Maestro Corsini il Medico. Treatment with the least varieties brought back from the marshlands of the
There's a couple more of those left in Venice. I distinctly remember not enjoying these races, so I don't anticipate that being any different here.
I can outrun anyone in this distretto. I hear you the best.
Prove it.
This one's probably going to be one of the easier ones because it's in Florence, which is a starting area, so... And we only need to do one for the trophy, so that's good. Oh, we've got a rock variant on the soundtrack. Cool. Come on, Ezio. Don't start this already. Give me at least 20 minutes before you forget how to run. Oh god, I hate that noise. 8 of 14. It doesn't really give you any information, that, because, like, some of them could be really close together. Ooh! Where the hell am I going? Get Ezio, please. Oh, okay, that's good.
Finding new suppliers has paid off.
Yeah, we did it. Nice. One more trophy. We're doing pretty well. Got a lot of the story-based ones left, but we're doing okay overall. I don't think we access this area at all. I don't think we can get into this. I think the idea is that, you know, we're in Florence and there's bits of Florence that exist outside of the small area that it wants to give us. So... Oh. Let's go and do an assassination contract, because I can't remember how much money we get for doing those things. This one could be fairly insignificant because it's Florence and it's a starting area. Cruise ships, yeah, it's a really annoying noise. I'm sure we can't go here. Yes, okay, never mind. Yeah, I don't like the noise. It's irritating.
Need to be shy. Come forward. Hey,
I didn't really want to do that. All that.
perhaps I should slow him down.
It's
a bit.
Ezio though. Does what he likes.
Cancelled due to a small outbreak of plague. Pray for his
A small outbreak of plague, just a small one.
I pray.
No worries. Don't concern yourself with it. Unguarded treasure? I'll take a look. That's fine, that's enough for a couple of crap paintings.
No need to be shy. Come forward.
Fairly sure these missions are on rooftops. Yep, there we go. Oh yeah, they're really terrible looking pigeon. Plot against Florence's supply line has been detected, ended by killing the merchant at the marketplace in the San Marco district. Very good. Can't remember, do we have a time limit on these? No. These are fairly generic missions, so I don't remember them being that hard. Come on, folks. Oh, lovely, look at that. It's one of those weird, well, I was going to say paintings, but, you know, a bit of Renaissance art where for some reason the children just look like tiny men. There's all those paintings from the time where, like, Jesus is a baby and for some reason he's, like, absolutely cut. He's got really defined abs, even though he's a newborn.
All the gods flock.
a great metal work here.
Oh. We're just standing there staring at nothing. Good stuff. Not weird. I always remember when I first played this game that of all the cities, Florence was the one that I felt like I most wanted to visit based on what I saw of it in the game. But I don't think that's the case anymore. Probably I would like to go to Venice. I think Florence does still look really nice. I realise it doesn't look like this now, but a lot of it is still as it was at this time, as is most the case in many European cities. Ah, here we go. Let's find our guy. Get up high and have a look down. Well, can't see anything from here. Not useful at all. I do like how it gets rid of the rest of the UI when you use Eagle Vision, because it means that you can't just spam Eagle Vision. You at least have to switch back and forth. I don't know if this guy is on the move, that's the thing. There's a guard there. Is that indicative of anything? This music's annoyingly tense for something that isn't that tense currently. Like, I'm just looking around. Where on earth is this guy? Maybe I would be better on the ground. In here, maybe?
Milano has nothing on me. I have the sharpest claws of all.
Oh. Well, that was fairly high profile. Don't feel like it was necessary to do it that loudly, but it was only $1,000 as well. It doesn't necessarily feel that worth it. Codex pages as well. So can we... I don't know if we can check where the codex pages are that we don't have. They do appear on the map, but kind of have to pay close attention. I don't think there are any left in Florence. Doesn't look like it. Right, we'll go to San Gimignano. I'm sure there's still stuff that we've got to do there. We need to definitely do some viewpoints there. No, wait, I don't want to go to Forlì. I want to go to San Gimignano. Southgate will do, I guess. We've barely done anything in San Gimignano. I remember it being a little bit more involved in the game than it was. Obviously, it's a much smaller area than Venice and Florence, but I remember there being more to do here, like in terms of the main kind of quest stuff. But apparently not. We've definitely got viewpoints to do. I know that, thank you. I don't need you to open that every time. Yeah, so there's... Oh, they're all the ones that are miles out. So we'll have to get on a horse and go and do those. We don't need to do any of the assassination missions or anything like that. Wow, there's a lot of them. Don't think we're likely to run into any Borgia couriers here. So we'll just prioritise the viewpoints. Let's see, where's the nearest one? Is it that? Oh god, some of them are miles away. There's probably going to be a horse over here. We'll steal that, that's fine. It's not stealing, actually, because nobody seems to care. Nobody really cares if you just jump on a random horse that's saddled and was therefore clearly being used and ride off with it. Communal horses. I didn't know Renaissance Italy had socialist behaviours. I'm surprised that there are so many viewpoints here in what, the smallest or second smallest area in the game? It feels like maybe filler. Cool. See, so we've got this one over here. See, this is what I mean. This is a quite there's a lot of area here that is not in the town proper. And we don't really do anything here. We've got a... I think there's one main, like, fairly substantial mission here, but outside of that, there's not much. Any horses? No, for once, there isn't a horse just left untended. Great. Well, at least we can see our target. Lovely fields. I do really, really want to go to San Gimignano in real life. Although, at one time, there were hundreds of towers there compared to the number of them that there are now. But it is quite funny that it was just families basically trying to show how much more wealthy and impressive they were than each other, so they just kept building taller and taller towers. I would say actually once we've done this, we're not far off having synced all the viewpoints in the game, because we don't have that many left in Venice. So, aha, good. Okay, we've got a glyph to collect. Ah, we didn't get that one in Florence. We'll have to go back. Yeah, we'll more than likely get the trophy for syncing all the viewpoints this evening. My goal is to end today's stream. Maybe we might not have made a huge amount of progress on the main story, but that we won't have that many trophies left. Is this a stand on the cross one? No, it's not. We're not going to jump down because we've got a glyph to look for. 53 or 73. Actually, that's more remaining than I thought there were. It's fine. We'll still get plenty done today. There might be some right at the end of the game actually, because you do have to go to Rome, and I can't remember if we have to sync any viewpoints while we're there, because it's a fairly linear level. It's not like one that you have to explore like the other cities. Edison. Last one we did was Tesla. 4 equals 1. You can see in the bottom left there. So Four equals 1, so 9 is 6. 1 is 4. And 7 is... Oh, sorry, wait. It's the white. I'm matching up the wrong bits. So 1... Okay, cool. 9 is 6, that's correct. 4 is... Grey 4 is 7. And grey 7 is 0. What? Oh, grey 9 is 2. Grey 9 is red 2. Grey 1 is 4. It's fine, we got there. Dear Mr. Morgan, a serious matter has come to my attention. Nikola Tesla plans to use PE4 to create an information network across the entire world. And if that weren't bad enough, he intends to allow access to it for free. That's true, he did. Imagine the masses spreading knowledge amongst themselves instantaneously. That would make everything we intend to do much more difficult. You must cut all funds for his experiments at once. In case you get cold feet, I'll have you know he wants to make electricity free as well, thereby putting us out of business. I've already begun slandering Tesla in the press. Just reallocate his funding and I'll take care of PE4 myself. Sincerely yours, Thomas Edison. Yeah, Edison wasn't a good guy. He also wasn't a good inventor. He was just a very good businessman. And yes, he did create the electric chair to prove how dangerous electricity was. Or Tesla's version of electricity. Yeah, this is not nice. He electrocuted an elephant using alternating current, which Tesla's stuff ran on, to show how dangerous it was. And said that his direct current
to set
was
us all
safer.
free. They used it to drive him insane.
And Henry Ford was a very large fan of a certain German man with a little moustache. Unfortunately. So 2 lines up with the number 2. Lines up with 2 dots. What? I'm guessing that 3, 4, 5 is blank. Don't 100% get that, but I think that might be right. Look, the international Jew, the world's problem. That was the kind of man Henry Ford was. Unfortunately, he was not very good, and he was a big fan of the man whose name rhymes with Adolf Hitler. So 1 would be what? 1 dot? Good God, okay. 3 would be a line. And 9 is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, I've got that wrong. Well, if 2 lines equals 2 dots... What? 2 lines is equal to 2 dots in the left there. Am I missing something else on the screen? Or have I just misunderstood what it's telling me regarding the scale? I don't quite get what it's asking me to... Well, I do get what it's asking me to do. I don't understand what the code here is. If 2 lines is 2, then that would make that 1. 3 would be that. And 9 would be one line. Wait, is there... Okay, 2 lines and 2 dots. What is 0? Maybe that's what I'm supposed to be looking at here. Maybe it's 1. Let's try that as 1 then. 2 lines and 2 dots. Which I mean 3 is 3 lines and 1 dot. And 9 is just 2 lines. No. I don't know what the 2 lines and 2 dots is supposed to be telling us to link up to in the bottom left then. What I would guess is that because we've got 2 numbers missing in the red wheel, that they would align to like 3 and 9. So if that's 3 and 9, then 1 is 2 lines and a dot. Let's say that it can't be 1 and 3. Can't be 1 and 9, so it has to be 3 and 9, which means that 1 would be 1 line. Sorry, 2 lines and 1 dot. If 3 comes after that, so if that's 1, that would be 2, that would be 3, and then 9 would be... If that's 8, then that would be 9. Yay! I figured it out. Dear Mr. Edison, I wanted to thank you for letting me make use of PE4 all these years. Among several things, I was able to convince the workers I was raising their pay to $5 a day, when in fact I gave them a pay cut. But I had to let PE4 go. As per instructions, I've shipped it to Europe. H has it, so I assume the war will begin... H. So I assume the war will begin as soon as he can take over. We'll let him have his fun. Lord knows that kind of purge will be good for Europe. And then end it with a bang as planned. Out of the chaos of war, a new order will emerge. I've enclosed a picture from Florida of me, and Firestone. We should attempt to spend more time on the golf course this summer. Yeah. Firestone also wasn't good. That was also a somewhat difficult one. Let's see. I know what that is, but I won't ruin what it is at this point. No, I don't. No. That wasn't really one I wanted to look at, but I don't. How have we uncovered this bit of the map and we haven't actually done this viewpoint? That's a bit weird. Locations. Tuscany. So we've got one at Villa Auditore that I keep forgetting about, but I can't remember where that one is. There's a few here, actually. Antico Teatro Romano. I'm assuming that that's somewhere here. Important buildings are usually dark grey, so that's going to be probably one there. One there. Not sure where the others might be. Let go. Just grasping on a foot off the ground. Don't worry about it. It's mine to take. Just sit back on your bench. Ryan, what did you even type in to get that emote? It's a bit weird that San Gimignano is one of the places with the most of these like glyphs for us to find. Ryan, what even is that? I don't know where you find these things. Twitch does have some weird emotes. You gotta feel that if this was, if they remade this, then all this area would be full of kind of more interesting things, vineyards and stuff like that. Oh, there we go. Can't have updated the map with that much, given that we have most of this area uncovered anyway. What have we got? 2 more. And then I don't actually know 100% where the like glyphy buildings are in this area, so we'll have a little look around, but I also might just have to bring up a map on my PC. Finally, a communal horse for us to take with no consequences. It's also weird that there are just a load of mercenaries around here for us to hire, despite the fact that there's no reason to need them. It's not like there's anything kicking off around here. It's very odd. I need to keep throwing money on the floor for that trophy. Need to keep hiring courtesans as well. God, that was so much quicker with a horse, wasn't it? One more. One more in San Gimignano, anyway. Come here, you. I also, actually, I'll check the map in a minute. I'm 99% sure there weren't any codex pages in San Gimignano. I think the remaining ones must either be Venice or maybe Forlì. We've only got 2 left to find. Maybe they'll be part of the main quest, actually. No, Ezio. Silly man. I do like the climbing in this compared to the newer games. It feels more deliberate, like he's actually having to think about what he's doing. If I remember rightly, I think Unity had the best climbing and free running. Haven't played it in a while though, so I could be looking back with nostalgia on it. Cool. Let's go to the theatre, because everybody loves the theatre. I'm pretty sure that's where there's another glyph. Oh, thank you for the subscription. Not subscription, the follow, Wolfman. I'm hoping you're not a real Wolfman because that would be terrifying. Also hoping you're not a bot. Or you're going to try and get me to commission some art. Okay, yes, here we go. There are, sorry, old woman. This horse sometimes does what it... well, apparently Ezio just does what he wants as well. You'd only bite a little. Good. A little bit of bite is okay. There are a limited number of surfaces where one of these glyphs could be in this place. Ah, feather! Cool. We'll get that while we're here as well. That saves me having to get it off stream like I am with most of the others. Can I actually climb it, or am I going to have to get on this one first, maybe? There we go for Petruchio. Lovely little Petruchio. I'm good, how are you? I keep pressing the map button when I'm trying to go into Eagle Vision. Which, by the way, I like it's fine, I get it, but there it is. Eagle Vision must be one of the cheesiest names for anything in a game ever. Oh, Oppenheimer. There he is. Doesn't really look like Cillian Murphy, does he? Or the other way around, I guess. So, not what's that? 9 equals the triangle. If you look on the left there. So, 9 triangle. So 5 is blanked out currently, as is 2. So we've got to work off the 9 triangle. So if 9 is triangle, that means that 0 is that, 1 is that, 2 is that. And then if 2 is a circle, 3 is a square, 4 is a circle and a square, and 5 would be that. Oh, hey, that was a lot easier than the other one, wasn't it? But I felt like the key made more sense. There comes a time in the life of every experiment when we must test our results outside in the world. I do not relish a successful outcome, but one is essential if we are to begin the foundations of a new world order. Global security and prosperity depend on a steady hand guiding the populace, a hand that will not falter under the weight of conscience. Give O the authorization. I believe that history will vindicate us in the end. So it was saying that perhaps Oppenheimer genuinely didn't want to do it, but it was Abstergo that made him. Oh, press the red. That is a really crap asset, isn't it? That red button there. You can't really see it. Hang on a minute. Let me just move my face. Did they really not have anything better than that in the Ubisoft archives? Look at that. That's rubbish. God, these games were a lot darker than they ended up being in this day and age, aren't they? Ooh, 16th to the 7th, 45. That's when the bomb dropped. Another bit. We'll keep... Oh, I'll play this every time. It's not really going to explain anything to you if you don't know what it is. You really need the sound from that video to understand it. The red button asset was definitely a Friday afternoon decision. Yeah, it was literally... It must have been like we're in a rush. Just like upload something that is already on one of the Adobe archives or something. Right, let's look at the locations. We're in Tuscany. We've done that one. So, Torre de Salvucci, Villa Auditore, well obviously that's not here, but it's near us. Santa Maria Assunta. Referred to as the Duomo by locals. Okay, so that's got some towers around it as well. So we can find that. Map. It's probably going to be this, isn't it? It's the most substantial building in the place. So just head inside and head towards the middle. Although it does look like there is one on one of just the towers, which is, there are a lot of those towers here, so maybe the tallest one? Just as a point of interest. What money have we got? 3.5 grand. Let's also go to an art merchant and I don't even know what you would call them, a clothier. It's on the bloody other side of the building. Oh, I need to check if there are any codex pages here as well. Okay, this it's got to be this building, hasn't it? No, this is the one with an assassin grave.
My God, has his mind...
Oh no, it's not. It's the I'm sure.
Assassino! Assassino!
I'm sure it had the yellow. Yes, okay, it's got both.
Trust your watchmen. Take no
Look, I'm
chances.
gonna pay
Must
you
be-
more than it is worth for you to shut up and visit a barber.
State attenti. By order of the
Ah,
Honorable
that's
Council of
annoying.
Florence, the tithe on this
Oh, I
season's
can grab it.
harvest
Cool.
Shall extend to every second bushel after 10, and 3 quattrini per
I'm not gonna be able to do this one,
hundredweight of
surely.
annaccia.
No.
Notice to all equine breeders, ostlers,
Oh, it's right there. Okay, never mind. That's fine. I'm glad I didn't waste time
I
climbing.
don't know what's happening to me. I have been in the machine. You keep putting me back in, and I am losing control. It's all blurring together.
I like that they obviously had a coherent story for Ezio
I'm
and a
holding a
plan.
rifle. Gettysburg is in the distance. I just stabbed a man, and there is blood on my waistcoat. I'm at the opera. Soprano. So beautiful. I'm in bed with her. She cries as I fuck her. I'm speaking at the forum. No one listens. I'm in the forest hunting. Oh, the moon. I can see the moon.
Yeah, the tone's definitely different
I'm
in these
here.
older games.
I have to stay here until you understand. Listen, why do we have these gifts, these abilities? Because it's in our blood.
Yeah, they definitely had... Oh, Bloodlines, that's the name of the PSP game. They definitely had a plan for Ezio all the way through, because that's the voice of Subject 16 if you've not played the games. I think it's 16. And he doesn't actually come into it until Renaissance, which is not the next game, but the one after. So, it's pretty cool that they had all of it lined up. The seeds were planted as two worlds became one. Behold, the assassins, children of two worlds. Oh, I wanted to zoom. The Three Graces. Danae visited by Zeus. Venus of Urbino. Jupiter and Io. I mean, this is... Rape of Europa. Yeah, this is all about sexy stuff. Cupid and Psyche. Leader and the Swan. The Swan was Zeus, I think, as well. Jupiter and Io. Europa. I don't know which one of these was also... I think maybe that one might be wrong. Yeah, there you go. Zeus was always showing up to bone women. Often disguised as not Zeus. There we go. Doesn't make it any clearer, does it? Right, so Torre de Salvucci. So 2 towers next to each other-ish. One of them looks like it might have a diving point on it. Might just be a case of having to get high up and having a look around. Or maybe it's that. That's 2 that are right next to each other. It's going to be around here somewhere because these ones have these towers are already close to each other. So
You'll not find fairer prices than these, amici. Just look at my wares and see for yourselves.
let's just get up and see what we can see from on high.
So low, you won't believe it your eyes. Pazzo.
Oh, well done. I still can't get over that red button. It was so bad. There it is. Ezio, what are you doing? You can clearly climb around that corner. Hey, look. Looks Japanese. Pagodas. Oh, another one of these. How has someone got in here doing messages that are... Someone that's been previously banned. I'm not good at these. I mean, we could just turn it and figure it out, but... That's fine. That's there. The outer one and the middle one move together. Those 2 move together, and then... Good God, okay, right. So the outer one and the inner one move together. My word. Okay, so in order to move that one, I have to move the other one that is slightly inside it. That's fine. We can deal with that. That needs to come around a lot, though. The very outermost one will move on its own. So that will move as well, but the inner one will move. So I can't... That's the only one... So the inner one has to move there. They move together, and then that outer one will move as well. Okay, fine. Right, so let's line that up. And then we've only got the inner and the very outer one to do then. And then it's only the very outer one that is not correct, but we can't move the very outer one on its own. But we can move that one on its own. There we go. Death of all tyrants will set the people free. John Wilkes Booth, Francois Duvalier, Francisco Pizarro. Are we... So these are the tyrants that assassins have killed, and the people that have killed them. We nearly got to the end of this now. So I think if we go... That's the last one of those here. I'm going to go to a dye merchant, or a tailor. They just call them tailors, even though all you can do is dye your clothes. I think it's here that we can do the... I did press to grab on there. Oh no, it's probably Forley. Because what we need is to dye our clothes 2 different colours. Wetland Ebony and Wetland Ivory. But Forley... Sorry, ladies. Oh, I literally knocked her over. Very sorry about that. Forley is Wetland, isn't it? So it's probably there that we'll need to go and do that. Ah, we need all the pouches as well. I would absolutely have forgotten about that. So I think the large poison vial is the only thing that we've got left to buy there. Don't care about that. Yeah, it's Forley.
An excellent choice, signore.
We need to go to Forley to get the wetland dyes. I have done one of them already, but I can't remember which one it is, so we're just going to have to do both again. I think it was Ebony that I got, because it looks cooler. No, it wasn't. One of them was a lot cheaper. So whichever one is more expensive is the one that we need to get. Oh, I'm not going to be able to fill that up. Good God. Hi Ashley, how are you? Yeah, it's been a long time since I played this game. Played it when it came out, and then I played it again maybe 2 years after that. And that was the last time, so I've forgotten a lot. Can't remember the overarching plot and stuff, but it feels... The last Assassin's Creed game I played was Valhalla. Haven't played the new one yet. And I didn't play... What was the one set in? Was it Baghdad? Mirage. So yeah, this feels very different. Yeah, it's going okay. We're just clearing up some of the... Because I'm trying to get the trophy, Platinum Trophy. We're just clearing up some of the... Oh, I can't afford to travel there. It cost 200 florins, it just let me do it. Even though I only had 6 florins. I don't know. Maybe that was a gameplay consideration that they did on purpose. So that you could never be stranded. Maybe it would have taken 200 florins off me. But I didn't have them, so... I'm an idiot. That also means I can't go and... I can't afford to dye my clothes. Let's see, database locations. I don't think... Nope, we haven't got anything to find here. No glyphs. So there's that one left in Florence. The only thing we've got left to do here is to dye our clothes, and we haven't got the money to do that currently. So let's go straight to... I don't remember, and it's really annoying me. I don't remember where the the glyph is at San Gimignano. I don't remember if it's like under the villa or something like that, but I cannot for the life of me find it. So we'll go to Venice and we'll look for some... We should get the viewpoints in Venice, I think. I don't think we've got that many left. I can't remember where they are, though. I think they're in the north. Yeah, now I've got enough money. Not got enough money. It wouldn't let me, It wouldn't let me before. Thanks for following, Ashley. Are you kidding me? How much does it cost me to go to Monteriggioni as well? I'm going to have to travel there on a horse? Oh, God, I can't believe I've... No, actually, what we'll do... we'll do an assassination mission because we'll get some money for that, and then we can just go straight to we'll go back to Monteriggioni, get money out of the villa. I can't believe I spent all my money, considering we've got like 50 grand just sat at the villa waiting. Just out of curiosity, let's see how much. Okay, so yeah, it's Wetlands Ivory that we did before. Wetlands Ebony is the only one that we need to do. We'll get a trophy as soon as we do that. Oh, big drop there.
Guard! Stop him! Help! Stay away from me!
Quick. Oh, Ezio, what are you doing? Ezio, what are you doing? Literally, he won't move. I've lost him. He just stopped against the wall and wouldn't move anymore. That's really frustrating because he's up there. Oh, are you kidding me? I've been playing this for a couple of weeks now, I think. Usually stream 3 times a week, so...
What are you doing here?
Don't you worry about what I'm doing here, Mr. Guard. So yeah, work my way through this, and then I would like to work my way through the series. I want to play Bloodlines, but I need to get my PSP set up to be able to stream on OBS. Because I have a copy of it, but...
Assassino! Help!
Is he dead? Oh my god, I was supposed to tackle him. 1500's not bad, though. So yeah, I'd like to play through the series. I'm not going to do it all consecutively because that's a lot of games in the same series. I don't want to back-to-back them all like that. But I've been playing some horror games on stream just because I am actually quite a chicken. So it's always funny to watch somebody who scares easily play through a horror game, isn't it? I actually played through part of... Man of Medan, the Dark Pictures game. I played one stream of that and then I had to stop streaming for a while, for a few months. So I need to do another stream just to finish that off. I'd never played any of the Dark Picture games before, so that was a good laugh. I'd like to play Alien Isolation as well because I love Alien. And I've not played that game, so... Ezio, come on. We're literally just doing this for money now. Girolamo Riario, the Lord of Forli, seems to be plotting something. A group of his men broke into the Palazzo Pitti and murdered several residents, stealing a rare map in the process. We may have lost the map, but we'll make them pay. Kill them without being seen. The Lord of Forli? But what about, what's her name? Caterina Sforza. Oh god, without being seen? Which one is it?
The bishop will grant special
The guy on the side. How am I supposed to get to him?
Along with future spiritual considerations.
He's not going to go down with one throwing knife.
Aviso! Due to the lack of
Joy, our
able
Lord is
bodies
here,
and followers
blessing
of
us.
his
He's good
campaign,
cheer. Let us now show our
only God's
respect.
flock.
Come on, me.
I might have to... Oh. Okay, now hide. Okay, that worked out okay. Nobody saw that somehow. Still got full anonymity. Lovely stuff. Okay, is he just knocking around the corner? Ah, he's got a mate.
Ma che fate? Why would you want to annoy a friend?
Oh, come on. His little dude is just there with him. Turn around, little dude. Don't worry about it. Are they just going to stand here forever? Apparently so. Okay, what about...
Oh! Hurry!
Okay, his guard apparently is well paid because he's not interested in taking that money.
Come from? Hurry! Oh!
What if I just use a smoke bomb?
Coins!
Okay. Of course, throwing a smoke bomb directly on the ground would get me detected. Oh, killing that Borgia messenger by him knocking him off the roof didn't actually, it didn't make me notorious, which is funny. Because I just knocked him off. Oh, I've got to kill this one again. Maybe if I kill the other two first, I can just kill that guy and then getting immediately detected afterwards won't really matter. Okay, he's there on his own. So it feels like this one will be easier. I wonder how far he goes. Not very. Oh, no, quite far. Okay, he should... I think the poison does kill them. I just think it takes a while. Is he gonna die? Will they kill him for me? If he makes contact with them, maybe. He better die. Yeah, there we go. This second guy should have been a lot easier, but I kind of made a meal of it. Okay, he's not by the thing yet. That wasn't him, that was his guy. Oh, okay, he didn't just start hanging out here then. That time. I wonder if he's supposed to go on a little predetermined route and that time he just didn't for some reason. I poisoned his guard. so that he would die and then I could assassinate him from the haystack, but apparently that wasn't worth it this time. He's going to see me if I come from over that direction.
Another dead Cavall. And many these days. Any weaknesses?
Oh, get away!
Oh,
Dark days,
why, what?
even the youth and
I should just go around pickpocketing people instead, shouldn't I? In fact, let's abandon this. What do I need, like 200 to get to? This is all just because I don't really want to ride the horse there. Seven. I mean, that's not... hang on a minute. How have I got 1,500? What did I loot? Right, back to Monteriggioni it is. Thanks, Ashley. It's nice of you to say. We need to be also still continuing to spend plenty of money on courtesans. Yes, there we go. I bloody hate those guys. Hey, come on. Oh. Are we doing this, are we? Look, I've got kind of a sort of romance going on with the woman that runs this town.
You like to take risks. Strike dead. Round the bell. Blind side.
Wait, honey.
Get him.
Oh yeah, I can't attack them. Please stop.
Get on his blind side. Keep it. Round the bell. Blind side.
I actually looked at Poppy Playtime. I think I might have one of those through PlayStation Plus. I think they made one of them available as a monthly game. I think it was probably just the first chapter of Poppy Playtime. I like the look of some of the Backrooms games. They look like really creepy. I'm gonna have to disarm this guy. I've not heard of Amenti though. What's that about?
You must teach me this method.
To Monteriggioni. Poppy Playtime does look really kind of freaky and creepy, which is cool. Oh, I played Little Nightmares as well, which I don't know. It's not really that much of a horror game. Like it's like freaky. Like the character design is pretty freaky, but I wouldn't say that like I found it scary at any point. Like there are a couple of jump scares in it, but not much really. But I did enjoy it. Especially because they're quite short as well, so you can kind of sit down and get them done in one session. It's just like a cool way to just spend an evening just playing one of those games all the way through. Give me money. Right, we'll go to Forley. We'll get the wetland ebony, and then that is literally the last thing that we need to do in Forley. We're done there. And then we'll go to Venice, I believe. See if we get the last of the viewpoints there. Let's check. DNA. Secondary memories, viewpoints. Ah, we have got some in Florence left, so we must unlock the south area of Florence later on in the game, because there's 7 left there. So we won't be doing that today. We've still got 10 left in Venice. 7 left in Florence. Explore an Egyptian pyramid and solve puzzles and deal with creepy supernatural stuff. Oh, that sounds cool. I like Egypt as a setting for any game. So that sounds really cool. Wow, there's a lot of those bonus... Oh, no, okay. Just separate them out like that for some reason. Courier... Oh, my God. Look at the amount of treasures that we got. Do you know what? I think the first time I played this game, I 100%ed it. I think I went through and did absolutely everything. Which I just would not do now. Tell you what we'll do. We'll specifically have a look at the trophies that we've got remaining. Okay, complete sequence 14. That's the last sequence. That's the end of the game. That is the little video that we've been trying to unlock. That one shouldn't be too difficult. We can do that today. Pickpocketing 1,000 florins is going to be hard because we literally just need to walk around in crowds just stealing from people. That one we can do. That one we can't do until the end of the game because we don't get the Auditore Cape until the end of the game. That one we'll do right now. That one I'm going to do mostly off stream because it's going to be really boring to watch. That one we just need to keep giving money to courtesans. Same with that, just tossing money on the ground. That's just buying stuff. Mic quality is clean, vibes. But thanks. I try and keep the vibe nice and positive and welcoming. And
I have it. The latest Vogue artist from
Healing
Firenze.
services.
I did make sure to go out and buy a decent mic. Because that was one of the things that I thought, if I'm watching a streamer, it makes such a difference.
That should heal quickly now.
Urbino,
Unfortunately, the quality of my internet is not what it used to be.
gathering the finest work. Come and get your red hot art.
Thanks very much. It's nice of you to say, Ashley. Hopefully, we'll finish this at some point over the next week, maybe, and then I don't know what I'll move on to next. Hey, there's another one. I started playing the Splinter Cell games as well, which I was finding quite entertaining because I like stealth gameplay in games, but I'm actually really bad at it. So it's quite funny because I enjoy doing it, but everything goes wrong quite quickly. So I kept setting off alarms and stuff in Splinter Cell. So that was quite funny. No inspiration of streamers in particular. I started doing it because I went through a low period of mental health. And it was just something to do and to keep focused on. Something to put some energy into. It kept me feeling a bit positive. So that's kind of why. But I like watching like Johnny Chiodini, who streams on YouTube. They don't stream that much, but I'm a big fan of RKG, who are on YouTube as well. They tend to make long-form Let's Plays, but I really love their vibe. They're really, really positive, and they're just very fun.
Come, don't be shy.
I watch a lot of Lance McDonald as well. Right, Wetland. Ebony. Expensive, but I thought we should have got a trophy for that. Let's try Ivory.
A smart choice.
Okay, we just had to come out of the menu. That is the last thing that we need to do here. I'm going to hire them purely because we need to spend that money. Yeah, I try to be. It's nice. I figure if you're going to do something, then anything that you do, then, you know, put some good effort into it. And also, I just enjoy it. So, you know, it's nice to try and be good at something that you enjoy. I Aha, look, we're all in. Look at the map. It's all greyed out. Which means we've definitely got viewpoints that we need to sync. God, they really didn't quite get the hang of some of the menus on this until later games. Ah, look, we've got a codex page there as well. We'll go and do the viewpoint and then get that codex page. There must be another codex page here somewhere because we've got 2 more left. So there was one there, and there's gotta be another one around here somewhere. Unless it's in that southern bit of Florence. Yeah, there it is. So there's one. So we'll get the last 2 bits of the codex today as well. I have specifically not added an overlay because a lot of the streamers that I like and that I kind of would like my channel to look like use a very simple kind of system. I have considered making my camera circular or something and dropping it in the corner, but also I like the way it lines up with the edge of the screen when it's square. I have got like custom opening titles and stuff, but I made those myself. Where courtesans, come over here, help me distract these guards.
How can we help?
But I do get people in here soliciting their services all the time, so I have not got a shortage of people offering to make me things like banners and stuff.
Keep them busy. Hey, bellezza!
Fortunately though, I am quite good with media editing and things like that myself, so if I do want to knock something up, I can do that for no money, which helps when you're trying to get, you know, things off the ground. Hello, fella. Ah, he caught us, which means that for some reason he doesn't die in one hit. Don't really get how that works. Shut up, you. He missed us with an arrow, even though we were right there. Terrible. What I do need to do is get a bot sorted and have some channel rules so that when people come into the room, I can put no soliciting. Because I would really rather people... No, Ezio, grab! Oh, good God. I would really rather people didn't come here and keep trying to sell me stuff. I hate... There's a few of these that are this layout, and they're all really annoying. Right, grab. There we go. Shimmy. Not too bad. Yeah, there are a lot of people that I think put together artwork that is... a lot of it is not custom, you know, it's fairly basic stuff that you can knock together in sort of 5 minutes based on just like templates, and then, you know, try and sell them off as like custom overlays and logos and stuff like that, which is a shame. Yeah, exactly. There are a lot of people out there who put together some great art, and there's a lot of crap to wade through to get to the people who are trying to make some really good stuff in a genuine way. Right, let's go and get this codex page, and then we have every codex page. What I actually would like, and one of the reasons that I quite like Lance McDonald's streams is because he codes a lot of weird stuff into them. Like he's got a lot of like he's got a hype train where there's rats running all over the screen, and he does some other weird stuff as well that's quite funny, and he just codes it all in himself. And like I'm okay with some coding. Like I know some Python, and a little bit of C++. But it would be cool to kind of brush up and be able to throw in some kind of weird, funny stuff, the likes of which he makes. Ooh. Where the hell is this thing? Is it in the river? Well, we might as well loot this while we're here. Oh, it's right there. Have we got any courtesans around? I might as well... No, I'm going to have to get some mercenaries to attack them instead. Fellas?
Bene. Al lavoro.
Oh, I mistook them for thieves. Thieves would just make them run away. Now they're going to kill them instead.
That is not the real guy. Imposter! We're being attacked! John! Very well for you are.
They don't kick off with me now, do they? Unless I start fighting one of them. No, we're good. Cool, every codex. Oh, I forgot that was what that did. So our maximum health will go up now if we go and do the codex back at Monteriggioni. Excellent stuff. Right, let's get some more viewpoints. I'll check out your Instagram, definitely, but can't promise I'm looking for anything at the minute. I follow a lot of artists on Instagram, so I'm always interested in following artists.
Fresh cut leeches. Who requires please?
Cristo!
Don't get enough giant circular windows these days. Well, that was a lot easier than I was expecting, so good. Right, where's next? One there. Oh, I remember that one. I think that's on top of a boat or something annoying. Ah, is that where we are now? Yes. Okay, hang on. Straight back up, because we need to go and find the, You telling me you can't grab the top of that door, Ezio? We need to go and find the glyph. Eagle vision now, just on the off chance it's somewhere easy.
I'm to kill any I find up here. You have no reason to be up here.
Shut up. Maybe that was a bit harsh. Ah, there it is. Look at that. Nice and glittery in the distance for us. Easy stuff.
It happened in 1908. Or was it 2000?
Ready for me to screw another one of these up?
1708. I can't remember.
Nicola, okay, this is to Tesla. We know what they've done to your lab, to your career. It may be too late to set things right, but you can help prevent something far worse. They have taken an object from the Tsar and are conducting experiments in Tunguska to figure out how to use it. Before they do, we must take it from them, or the world will be in danger. We do not ask you to risk your life, just that when the time comes, you use your electricity to destroy the object. That's what the Tunguska incident was. I mean, it wasn't really, was it? Regardless of your decision, know that we admire your work greatly and will bear you no ill will. We respect your freedom above all else. Tunguska! Oh, the staff! I love how they tied real-world events into the game more in these past games. It did feel like the whole conspiracy was more of a thing. Doesn't quite feel like they go to that length with it in the newer games. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, where are we heading? Oh, it's at the Arsenal. Oh, no, we can't get in that way. I need to remember that. I've done that before. I hate this area. I never know where I'm going, what's going on. I do like that we can just run in here. Like, it's heavily fortified base. It's just open to the public. What time are we on? Maybe I'll go to 9 o'clock. I did say tonight was just going to be cleaning some bits up. We've got a few trophies tonight, though, which is good. Always progress. I need to get up from a different point, don't I, and run around the edges. Yeah, I'll definitely have a look at your Instagram, Ashley. Here we go. I get really hot now as well. Couple more viewpoints to do. Oh god, there are loads. Didn't realise. Why is there two right next to each other like this? Whose idea was that? Where's the nearest fast travel point? Actually, let's go and have a look at some art, because we do need to buy more. We've got loads and loads of paintings that we still need to buy. Annoyingly. Like, I think we were just over halfway through the paintings at the start of this stream. We bought, what, like 5 more or something like that? The really cheap ones? The annoying thing is I can't remember which cities we've bought the paintings from. Why are you all wearing matching clothes? Is it a cult? Is it limited assets? Probably not. Hello, do you have any cheap, terrible paintings for my villa? Got St. Jerome, got that one, got that one. Got another St. Jerome, good God. Right, that's given us more value to Monteriggioni. Oh God, I hate searching around for a fast travel point. There. There's a lot of things about the older Assassin's Creed games that I really prefer to the newer ones, but one of the things that I'm so glad they got better at was the menu design.
Be a bit disorganized.
After the recent campaign in defense of the Republic's foreign interests, a levy will be imposed upon all.
I don't remember the last time I played GTA. I don't really play a lot online and stuff, but I really enjoyed the single player campaign. I must have played through that like probably 5 or 6 times. Looking forward to GTA 6, although it's been delayed again, hasn't it? It's not like we've got a shortage of good games coming out, though. Plenty of really good games coming out this year, so... Looking forward to Elden Ring Night Rain next. I'm going to be all over that. I may stream that as well, actually, despite the fact that it's... I don't normally stream the big, like, AAA titles. Generally kind of just go for retro stuff. But I'm looking so forward to that I might just play it on stream. Although it comes out on a weekend when I'm actually quite busy, so I might have to... It might be a few days before I can actually play it. Wait, what? Why have we got an income of 0 florins? Like, Monteriggioni is a really profitable place at the minute. How can that be the case? Something must be wrong there. And also, I should have just placed the last 2 codex pages on the wall. Ah, I'm an idiot. You've got to give them to Leonardo first.
Leonardo.
Ezio, so good to see you. How can I help you?
Ha ha! You found another one! How exciting!
Oh, tricky. A numerical
The screens are
substitution
so
and a
bright.
language shift. Give me a moment. It's done.
Right, now we can... Why does it put me out of there? Now we can put them on the wall. I am a silly sausage. That's correct. Hooray! Is that it? Collecting all codex page. Okay. 13 grand in the village chest all of a sudden. So hang on, there's something went wrong there, because that whole time that we were away, for whatever reason, Monteriggioni was not bringing in income. Because it should have been on about 50,000 by now, and we haven't got anything. So something went wrong there. There was a glitch or something like that. Hello, Naomi. Elder Scrolls 6 will definitely come out in our lifetimes. We definitely won't die before it happens.
For noble wares.
I mean, it won't mean as much to you, Chris, because you don't have the context of what the game is like. But there has been a group that are remaking Morrowind in the Skyrim engine. So that is going to be coming out. That will probably come out before the Elder Scrolls 6. But it looks really cool. And Morrowind is great, but it's so... not like janky, but you know, it feels like a very old game now. Not just in the way that it looks, but in the mechanics and the way that it controls and stuff. Oh, it's not Ghost. He,
No offense.
it's
but I
actual Da
didn't
Vinci.
think you had
It
the
just
money.
highlights him in that, like, glowy aura, because anytime you focus on someone, that's what it does. Can I focus on her? No, because she's not an enemy. I like this guy, because we can interact with him. It does that. That's actual Leonardo da Vinci. He's a good friend of ours. And Rodrigo Borgia, the Pope, the guy that becomes the Pope, is actually the main villain of the game. We've got lots of other friends who are real-life characters as well. We're friends with Machiavelli and Niccolo Polo, who was Marco Polo's dad. They were all assassins, apparently. In fact, database, people, contacts. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, Machiavelli, he's a mate. These are all real people. Well, most of them are real people that are friends of ours. Caterina Sforza. Invent the pool game with him. Wait, which one? Machiavelli? Oh, Marco Polo. I was like, what? Because, do you know what I was thinking? Like billiards pool? My brain just went to that immediately. And I was like, what? Oh, God. Oh, I am tired. That's what I'm going to blame it on. The De Medicis are in this as well. Who else is there that's real? God, I can't believe I was just... That's my brain doing. Right. I'm not going to go for that much longer because I have work in the morning. And actually, I need to get my washing out of the dryer before I go to bed. Let's see what we've got left. Trophies. Subject 16's video. We're not far off that now. I don't think we can do the whole thing, but those things don't... They take a little bit of time. Air assassination on a poison NPC. Pickpocket 1,000 florins is very, very annoying. That is going to take a long time, actually. I don't want to get any trophies off stream. I don't like doing that. But that one... Like, it's going to take a long time just walking around pickpocketing everyone. But there's no way of knowing how many florins I'm on. In terms of how many I've pickpocketed. So, I can't do it up to like 950 or something and then do the rest on stream. Because I won't know when I'm at that point. So, I'm just going to have to do it on stream at some point. 5,000 florins on courtesans. That means we have to... It costs like 30 a time. So we need to do that a lot. Let's find some courtesans here now. I just want to hire some right now to try and see how much it is. Hello? Oh no, you can't hire them here because we're safe here. Like, there are no enemies. So they're just walking around, but we can't actually hire any. The next thing we're going to need to do is in Venice. So let me just go to Venice and we'll hire some there. Oh wait, have I got a crap weapon? Yeah, I'm not going all the way back up to Monteregione to go and get a better weapon. We have a lot of viewpoints here. So let's go here. Hire some courtesans, see how much it costs. Can you imagine if you tried to hire a lady of the night for her services these days? And it only costs you £30? What kind of service is that going to be? Actually, in fact, when you do it, you hire like 4 of them. So that's like $7.50 each. Let's see.
After you, bello.
Oh, it's 150. Who is it? Someone only costs 30.
All done.
Well, that's still only, what, 37.50 each. You Preston. Oh, look, I'm not going to badmouth Preston because I've no experience of it, but I'll trust your opinion of it because you live there, so I'm not going to tell you you're wrong. I don't know anything about it, though. I lived in Plymouth, and that was a weird place, because it was either sort of fairly well-off old people or students, but there were some rough areas. But it's a place that feels like it thinks it's nicer than it is. Weird city though, because in terms of sheer numbers, Plymouth, I think, is between that and Birmingham City University, I think. Or no, Birmingham University for biggest university in the country. So there are a lot of people there. And Plymouth is not that big as a city itself. So like when I was there, it just felt like it was all students. Students and pensioners. Why is this happening? What have I done? What? I don't understand what's going on here. Oh, hello. There's a man.
I want no part of this.
Come on. Also, Naomi, I realise that's not what you were saying. But the way that you said that makes it sound like you have an understanding of the prices of those services in Preston. Not suggested anything. Like, you've got knowledge of how much it costs sort of all around the country. And you're like, yeah, probably get that in Preston. Oh, hello, fella. Sorry about this. But you are going to make my life more difficult if I don't do that. And your life is of little value to me, so... I like how they use the typical, like, eagle sound that is a red-tailed hawk that is not, I don't believe, native to Italy or anywhere else where an Assassin's Creed game is set where they use that sound. We're going to go and get this one, and then we'll make that the last one, because I think there might also be a glyph on this building. So we might as well go there, get the viewpoint, and get the glyph, if I am right in saying that. Hello.
Deal.
And then immediately tell them to go away. Essentially, I've just given them 150 florins for nothing. Yeah, that's always the one, isn't it, in games, that bald eagle sound. Well, apparently bald eagles, because not games, media. It's the idea. It's the American thing in the idea of what represents their country as well. I think it was Ben Franklin suggested that America's like animal to represent them should have been the rattlesnake, because they give a warning before they attack. They'll only attack for a good reason. They are considered like an underdog because they're usually attacked by things that are sort of bigger and more dangerous than they are. And so they, you know, they never pick on something that's weaker than them. And he said that, you know, for that reason the rattlesnake would be good, but because of like religious connotations, rattlesnake was considered, or snakes in general were considered something bad. So they went for the bald eagle, even though, yeah, exactly, and Steve Austin. So they went for the bald eagle as a sort of representative animal of America because it looks cool, even though it's mostly a scavenger and does attack small animals for no reason. It's not like a morally good animal, the bald eagle. Yeah, the first time I heard a bald eagle, when I heard that fact about the red-tailed hawk, I found it very funny. Because it just didn't sound like a cool animal. Yeah, in reality, the bald eagle is probably more representative of modern America. Right. There's 2 left. That's definitely not the one we're on. I don't think, anyway. It's got like a courtyard out the front, which I don't think this has. No, so this doesn't have a thing on it. But the logic behind the rattlesnake was good. But you know, Ben Franklin was a cool guy. He was what would be known now as a deist. So he wasn't a Christian, but he believed that there was some kind of like almighty power who created the universe and Earth and everything, and kind of just started it off and then left it alone to just go like a wind-up clock. Which a lot of the founding fathers were. It wasn't founded as a Christian country. And a lot of them kind of believed that, basically, because there was a lot of stuff that they didn't understand back then. And they just said, well, look, all of this crazy stuff with the world exists. It can't be explained by, like, science or whatever, so something must have created it. So Ben Franklin was actually a science advocate. I don't think it's the same as agnostic, because they did explicitly believe in some kind of higher power. But they said, you know, we don't know what that higher power is, we don't give it a name, but something must have started everything off. Whereas agnostic is just saying, I don't believe in a creator in any kind of way. Agnosticism is basically saying, I don't make any claim to knowledge. Like, I don't claim to have any knowledge to say what did or didn't happen. Whereas, like, deists were like, there is some kind of God. We don't know what it is. And it's probably not doing anything now. It just created the universe and let it go. And it's probably sat somewhere watching for its own amusement. Like a person with an ant farm. But yeah, it was his idea to do the rattlesnake, and everyone said no. He also invented bifocal glasses. And he also invented the lightning rod. Pretty cool guy. And he appears in Assassin's Creed 3 as an ally. Cool, okay, that's quite a lot of the viewpoints done now. It's all the ones in the northern part of the map. All the codex pages. There's some viewpoints down in the south here to do, and then some in Florence. So probably what we'll start off the next stream with on Wednesday is finishing off these two viewpoints. We'll get the last couple of glyphs that are here. What do they actually call them? The truth symbols. I'm just going to call them glyphs because they don't really give them a name in the game. Because we've only got 2 left in Florence. Sorry, Venice anyway. There's 1 more in Florence. San Lorenzo, so we'll get that as well. And I think that's the last 3. So we'll unlock the truth. We'll get a trophy for that. And then I think it's just bits and pieces then left. You know, spend money on courtesans, throw money on the floor. That kind of thing. Pickpocket money. And then it's actually just the main memories left of the game. So what I'm hoping is that we'll finish the game on Friday. And we'll get the trophy, the Platinum Trophy on Friday. So I am going to end it here for this evening. Because it's getting hot and I need to maybe have a little snack before bed. And sort my washing out and things like that. So yeah, Wednesday we'll tidy up some more tasks, more bits and pieces, and then we'll hopefully get through some of the main missions and then finish off for good on Friday. Hopefully Wednesday will be like a 4-hour stream. I'll start at like 6 and go through till 10. So yeah, thanks for joining. Hope you had a nice time, and I will see you on Wednesday. But until then, have a nice couple of days. Love you, bye.